Hey Mark, I have some oil. If you have corn, can we exchange? I have some good olive oil. Do you have maybe a pound of wheat? Can we exchange? Thank you, Mark. Yes, this is what our ancestors started as a transaction. It was bartering. You have something, I don't have it, I need it. Let's see if we can exchange product or services with product and services. Bartering. And go do your own research. Are we far from that? We are growing Can we have a process where today, in this series of cryptocurrency, where we have been sharing with you why it will be important as a business owner to start building your curiosity around this element. Maybe with the information we're giving you, now you're getting some clarification, you're getting some illumination on what this whole crypto money or cryptocurrency or digital money is. Bartering. Is it still possible in a digital world? Yes, it is. Because from all the frustration, all the challenges we shared with you in prior videos, today there's a project. The project started maybe somewhere before 2019 from a professor in Stanford. And I don't have exactly his name. I think it's Nicholas. I may check, I'm sure the team may put the name here. Okay, but this professor at Stanford University, he's actually teaching the whole concept of cryptocurrencies and the blockchain. Now, today, the purpose of this is not to get into the detail of it, because again, we'll be doing a series of this. But before I go further with this project, I need to do a disclaimer, and I think Mark, it will be good to actually mention right here that we're not promoting or we're not selling, right? We're not selling the project to you, but we want you to be able to have the information and go do your own research. So I don't want to hear someday that, oh, Achille was speculating on something called Pi, right? Because the project actually he started is called Pi. And we are all today pioneers into that project. So let me make clear the disclaimer here. We're not bringing to you, or we're not forcing you to join or anything. It's your decision and your choice, but you have the information. Whatever you'll do with the information doesn't matter to us. Project Pi network, just like Bitcoin network, Pi network. And I'll be taking some information from our white paper here, right? To be able to let you know. But again, if you choose to join, just go, take time. Read the frequently asked question in the white paper. One big challenge I know business owners have is to take time to read. Because when you start saying a 48-page thing to read, you know that your phone is ringing here, your team member needs you for this, you pulled all over the places. That's why, as an organization, we equip business owners to know how to leverage on money, time, and the team. So the purpose of this video is to share with you a project, again, that we call Project Pi. Pi, the 3.144 and all the numbers all the way to infinite, right? That in math, for those who took math and calculus, we all learn Pi. Any currency go through phases. Any cryptocurrency go through phases. You and I know money, a currency is really a trust. Is how much trust users have in the currency that bring value to the currency. And the rest is left to supply and demand to play. Even though we know the corrupt capitalism is making things today look different or is making things look confusing, right? For mainstream or for everyday people. So there are always three phases. The first phase is the visibility, right? Is where you start maybe letting people know here's what we're putting in place, and visibility. And then come the phase of credibility and trust. And once we pass those two phases, come the phase of exchange, because now more people trust in the community that the currency will be something that makes sense for them first, and then for the whole community after. So Pi project, I don't want to spend too much time maybe explaining the whole detail of it, but I would like you just to know from all the frustrations that we shared in prior videos, from this anonymous programmer, Satoshi Nakamoto. That's his name, I think. But you can do research. He started Bitcoin. Can we still, with all the struggle and fights that the superpowers as organizations are trying to take over, quote unquote, because we just heard that Tesla took or bought 1.5 billion of Bitcoin. That's maybe more than 1.5 billion people put together, right? Even with a revenue or income of $1 to be able to make that. But we are more than 7 billion in this world. His dream to build something for the people is being diverted towards something else. So going back then to the professor Nicholas in Stanford University, with a team, okay, of one who's an anthropologist and another person who's a business owner. We call them the core team. Actually, as a part of his research and thesis, he tried to question all the frustration and see if we can have an alternative. For somebody who cannot afford to buy a computer, for somebody who cannot afford to have a high level or a high internet connection, can the person actually also, if they're curious enough to learn, get into this world of cryptocurrency? And thank God, from his research and his team and the adjunct professor at the university there, you have computer science, you have anthropologists, it's a whole storming, right, that came around it. The answer is yes for you today. Yes, because from your phone you can start. This is the innovation in this project. From your phone you can start actually dealing with digital currency, not to trade, but to mine. And like I said, we'll be talking. This is a serious video, right? We'll talk about what the concept of mining is. My goal is to equip business owners, to equip the team they're working with. I'm not positioning myself here as an expert in computing. No, but I'm a user of the computer. I'm a user of technology. Just like, again, you and I will take the plane, we're not sitting as a passenger thinking on how that plane is actually functioning, right? Because we do trust the system. We do trust that plane. It will get us to destination. I want you to see the same thing with the cryptocurrency world, the digital money world. How can that help your business? Has to be your question. So the purpose of this video is to help you understand that you can still join this project, because it's all of us, the people, who will make this work. It's all of us, the people, who will make the transaction between us. No speculation. Because when you look some of the big names in cryptocurrencies, you observe there is really no transaction. Maybe there are exchanges on the stock market or, wherever you can find those, right? But how much of the currency, the cryptocurrency, is actually going between people in the community? So again, I'm leaving that to your curiosity and your research. So to join, is on invitation because of the security level and the credibility. It's not just seeing maybe an ad somewhere and just joining. You need to be invited because blockchain, the name blockchain is talking about a chain of blocks, right? And those blocks have to be blocks of credible person, trustworthy people. Mark can get on it. He will let me know. I can get on it. Let maybe somebody, because we all have at least 5 people we trust around us. That's how these blocks will be built. And if you know more than 5, great. Now, if you feel like you really have nobody, let's connect. Let's talk together about this, because in maybe the description, we're going to leave you with our username. You can find us and let us discuss. And if you watch this video on LinkedIn, message maybe us individually, and let's have a chat on this. Let's connect and see if this is good for both of us, if this is good for the community we're trying to build. So how do you join Pi project? Is on invitation. And the invitation will be sent to you through your phone, and you can do everything from the phone. So in a different video, we'll talk about how the process of the whole concept of mining work. How can you start getting tokens, right, in this project? So until next video, remember, we are led by one single proverb. Proverb that is known all over the world. That I learned in a prior video I told you from, my grandpa, he was the first one I heard it for. He was the first one, okay, from who I heard it, okay. When you don't know where you're going, look back from where you came from. The blood that is circulating in your body is like money in our economy, because the blood is what is bringing all the nutrients to each different part of your physical body. Money is what allows transaction to circulate. So don't feel yourself excluded, because we're all doing this for transaction to keep going. So until next video, remember, when you don't know where you're going, just look back from where you came from in your humanity. And building our businesses, we need to capitalize on that principle. I'll see you in the next video.